Canton 9 charges dropped in other news. The pro-Karen Read protesters known as the Canton 9 were informed on Monday that charges against them for felony witness intimidation would not be pursued by Canton police. In copies of physical mail shared with Aidan Turtleboy Kearney and then reposted on his Twitter, members of the group shared their notices from Canton police that they would not be charged with the crime of witness intimidation, as it was found that there was no probable cause for those charges. According to published reports, no arrests were made when the protesters were confronted by police as they protested across the street from D&E Pizza, owned by Christopher Albert, brother of Brian Albert, and father to Colin Albert, who the group has accused of being the real murderer of Boston police officer John O'Keefe. Members of the group received summons to appear in court for potential felony witness intimidation charges weeks after the incident. Turtleboy Kearney reacted to the news with the following tweet. Congrats to the Canton 9, who will not be charged with felony witness intimidation for peacefully protesting across the street from Chris Albert's mediocre pizza shop last November. They had their clerk's hearings in January, and although there was clearly no probable cause to charge them, they waited 7 months in order to keep them in limbo and scare them out of exercising their First Amendment rights by peacefully protesting again. Karen Read's trial for the murder of John O'Keefe recently resulted in a hung jury. Continuing with a report made by a tweet by Turtleboy Kearney, he is now claiming that Brian Albert and Michael Proctor have possibly been hired by former Boston Police Sergeant Marty Kraft's private investigation company. Kearney posted, according to multiple sources, Brian Albert is working for a private investigation company owned by disgraced former Boston Police Sergeant Marty Kraft, and Michael Proctor has possibly been hired too. He wouldn't confirm when I asked him today. Marty has very strong feelings about Karen Read that he expressed on Facebook. Reporter Grant Smith Ellis blamed the leak of the news about Brian Albert's new employment on Masshole Troll Mafia leader Kate Peter, tweeting, per sources, Kate Peter, aka Mafia Masshole, leaked the following information about Brian Albert to a former federal agent close to Peter's prior colleague, Aidan Turtleboy Kearney. This was done apparently to distract from scandals engulfing Peter over the weekend. In more Read gossip, reporter Ellis is now claiming that accused murderer Karen Read is now dating a real estate agent named Rich Rossi. Ellis tweeted, Rich Rossi, a real estate agent who is reported to be currently dating accused murderer Karen Read, abandoned his family of 3 years in July of 2024 in order to start a relationship with John O'Keefe's accused killer, according to sources indirectly familiar with ongoing developments. The connection started after someone named Renee Rose, who knew that Rich was married, got Rossi into court and asked Rossi to be Karen's free bodyguard. Read herself cheated on John in the weeks before his murder with a federal agent and in John's house, which in turn caused a breakdown in their relationship, leading to a drunken fight that at least 9 jurors found during Read's first trial culminated in Read hitting O'Keefe with her car while drunk driving and then leaving John to die in the snow. Karen Read was previously romantically attached to her defense attorney, Alan Jackson, after compromising photos of the pair in an intimate embrace were shared with TMZ.